What's up, seventh graders? Hello, hello. Miss Hawes coming at you. Almost goofed up my name. Buckle up, buckaroos. This is going to be a little bit of a long one. I just have some really important information to walk you through in terms of your social studies digital notebook. So I've set myself up for success here. If you can see my screen, which you can see that I have right here this checklist of stuff, right? Check yourself. Did you complete these things? Most of these things in gray have to do with your notebook. So you're going to want to make sure you've done each of these items before you do have your first notebook check this week. Okay, probably next week, beginning of next week. Over here, I have my social studies digital notebook ready to go. So you're going to want to have your checklist on one side, your social studies digital notebook up on the other side. You also have access to my social studies notebook. So if you wanted to have my social studies notebook up against your social studies notebook, you could do that too. Okay. All right. Mine is view only, so you can see what's going on. You can see what I have because mine is updated. All right. So you're ready to go. You've got your screen split. You've either got this checklist up or you've got my notebook, so you know exactly what you're doing. Okay. Here we go. All right. Remember, this checklist, by the way, is in Canvas, so you can find this in our slideshow that I shared with you yesterday at the beginning of the module for week 8 in Canvas. All right? Okay, now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have 4 slides that you were expected to grab, okay? One of those slides is from last week. It was this slide that I gave you on Friday about border separation, okay? This was in the copy and paste notebook slides. You can find that in the modules, right? There's a separate module for our social studies digital notebook, or you can find it in last week's module. Okay, you can find the copy paste slides. This is one of them. This was the slide I gave you yesterday, all right, in your election reflection. It's for this week. It's when we're talking about our main two-party presidential candidates, the current president, Donald Trump, and the challenger vice president, Joe Biden. Okay, so you're going to read about some issues. You're going to respond to this. What are the facts about each candidate? What does your gut tell you about each candidate? What are some good things about each candidate? And what might be some problems about each candidate? Okay, so there's that. The next slide, well, that's 2. So this week is history. That's 2 slides you should have, new ones. The next one is this one, your timeline project slide. This was also in the copy and paste group of slides. You're going to finish this. This was Tuesday's work. You're going to add your title and date. You're going to respond to these prompts, and you're going to bring an image of your timeline project over, okay, to finish that. And then the 4th slide was from your election reflection. So this was comparing the candidates like we just talked about, picking 3 issues. So for example, maybe you pick the issue of the economy. That's money, right? That's our country and our country's spending of money. So what does Joe Biden say about the economy? And then what does Donald Trump say about the economy, right? Do they agree? Do they disagree? How do they agree or how do they disagree? What do they say about it? Okay, we need to know who each candidate is and what they believe and what they are saying that they're going to do before we can make a choice about who we best align with or who we believe should be president of this nation. Okay, so we're learning about both of them. So that's the 4 slides, comparing the candidates. This was from the election reflection, timeline project, and then 1 This Week is History on the candidates, and then 1 This Week is History on border separation, which was the big story last week about those 545 children left at the border, okay? After you have those 4 slides, the next step is making sure that they are complete. So this is done. You've got all this information filled in. You've got your picture here. Oh, I forgot about this one, vocabulary. This one as well should have been a new slide that you grabbed, okay? So I asked you, you had this one as an example. I asked you to delete the old one and add this new one because I wanted you to practice filling in country. Continent was already done for you. Your job was to fill in country with the word, the definition, which is here. You can just copy it, the picture, and then there was a question I asked you to answer, and that was kind of what is a border in your life? A bedroom door is an example of a border. Keeps people out, right? So this slide should be done as well, okay? Make sure you have vocab, your election reflection done, your timeline project page done, and then these 2 This Week is Histories, right? Now, here's the next step. and this is where it gets a little trickier, okay? So I'm going to ask you to then update this table of contents to make it right, to make it fit, right? Here I am, right? I'm linking slides to the table of contents. Now there's really an easy way to do this. This one is already done. So this 10.5.9, when I click on that, it's a live link and it takes me directly to, oh, look at that, 10.5 through 10.9. That's when we talked about President Trump having the coronavirus, right? That was the big story for that week. So if I link that, right, it takes me right to that slide, and it's really easy to stay organized. It's really easy to find stuff. I don't have to go searching through all these slides because we're going to keep adding more. So it's really easy to find stuff if I keep my table of contents cleaned up. So to keep yours cleaned up, you need to have the following 3 dates: 10.5 through 10.9, 10.19 through 10.23, 10.26 through 10.30. And then you also need to add these to your assignments homepage. This is who I am, my life timeline, my timeline project, and comparing the candidates, okay? Pause right here. Stop the video. Update your social studies notebook right now, okay? Add these, and then come back. Now, if you're back, if you've done that, and you're ready to link your slides, so you're going to first see, okay, 10.5 through 10.9, what slide is that? That is slide, okay, it's slide 6. I see that little 6 right there. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to highlight those dates. And then I'm going to click. I'm going to find this little link here, right? Insert link. Or I can go here to insert and down to insert link. When I do that, oh, slide 6 is already linked. I'm good to go. So I just click apply. Now, if I'm ready to do the next one, 10.19 through 10.23, I think that's this slide, slide 7. Yep, it's slide 7. So I have to remember that. Okay, slide 7. So I go back to my table of contents. I click on those dates. I can find that link, looks like this, or I can go to insert link, click on it. And here's where I'm going to look for the slides in this presentation. I said it was slide 7. So when I scroll down, I'm going to look for slide 7 and click on it. Then, oh, yep, that's right. Now I click apply, and it should take me right to slide 7. There it is, 10.19 through 10.23. The same with number 8, 10.26 through 10.30. So I go 10.26 through 10.30, go up to insert, link, slides in this presentation. Now I'm going to slide 8, apply, and it should be linked up directly to that. Now, whether I add more slides and this becomes slide 9 or 10 or whatever, it's going to be linked specifically to that slide, no matter what. So you should never have to change this once it's linked. Same thing for this. I'm going to ask you to bring over a couple of assignments. This is who I am. Do you remember this one? It looked like this, or yours looked differently. I asked you to think about the people, the places, the things in your life that you love. I asked you to share some images. I asked you to include a picture of your face and your name. If you haven't done this assignment, there's still time. So get it done, all right? So you're going to bring this one over, okay? Should be in your Google Drive. You're going to go to your Google Drive, find the This Is Who I Am assignment, copy that slide, and paste it in here under the Assignments tab. You're going to do the same thing for your My Life Timeline project. Remember this, where you chose 10 events from your life that were important. You're going to find this in your Google Drive, My Lifetime Project. You're going to copy that slide. You're going to paste it in here. Same thing. Now, once you do that, oh, this is slide number 10. I can go up here to my table of contents. This is who I am. I'm going to go to Insert, Link, slide number 10, apply. And when I click on it, should bring me right to that assignment, and it does, okay? So you have to make sure that you've added this slide, this is who I am, this slide, your timeline project, your lifetime project, this, your general lifetime project, and you're comparing the candidates for all of your assignments, okay? In vocabulary, you should have one vocab slide, and then you're all caught up. Make sure they're all linked up, all of these things in your table of contents, okay? They should be all linked to a specific slide. If you have questions, if you need help, please reach out. Please come to drop-in time. Remember, that's every day between 8:30 and 9. You can also find me at drop-in on Wednesdays from 2 to 3. All right. Please come and see me if you have questions. You can always email me or you can Google chat me too. All right. I hope this works out for you. I hope you can get your social studies notebook updated. We are going to use this more as we start Q2, so be ready. It will be worth points, and I will be grading this on you, grading this for you every week or every other week. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great week. Get work done. I'll see you soon. I'll see you Friday.